it's not ideal. And the Audi one was, I think, 35 hours a week, which is more like it. But that's not happening. And maybe Tesco will work out. Who knows? I feel like it's flickering the light here. But that's fine. So anyway, and also, already having somewhat of a shit day, or feeling shit, something like that, by Bo Burnham. So I thought it might be nice to have some porridge, because maybe I'm just hungry. So I started making porridge, and I got out this pan, and it's a stupid pan, because it's the pan with the hole in the bottom, a sieve. It's got several holes in the bottom. But then for some reason there was this silver plate on top of the holes that made it look like a normal pan. But actually it was exactly the same, because around the edges it just goes back and then goes down the holes. So I put my milk in this pan, and then there was milk pouring on the bottom. And again, don't trust me when I'm in my stressed out zone, because I just kept on pouring, assuming it would sort itself out. But it didn't, so then there ended up being like 300 millilitres worth of milk on top of the stove, which I tried to clean using towels, and then I realised that would take a lot of towels. So then I got a spoon and spooned out the milk from the stove for like 10 minutes, and then cleaned it with the paper towels. And I don't even know if that's even good enough to fix the problem. The stove may be broken, I don't know. But that's pretty much the only shit things that have happened today. So, don't feel too bad for me. But maybe do, It's fine. Things work out. That was just generally how I'm feeling, which is fine. And again, it's good that I've got this now, because and in this thing I did write notes, and we're further through the notes than I thought. So I'm pretty sure that's all I want to say up until that point. Basically, this is what's happening. The second thing was stand-up, because I was considering doing stand-up, because I thought that's a pretty good way to do confidence. But in a way, and also I was watching a video earlier today about stand-up, and it didn't really apply to me, but it got me thinking it sounds pretty cool. And I thought, in this way, this is kind of like stand-up. And if I did want to do stand-up, this is a good way to learn that. But one thing is, I don't want to try and be too funny in this, because I think I do see myself as funny. And the reason I wanted to start YouTube so many years ago was because I thought I was funny. So there must be something in me. I think I have something of a unique sense of humour, which helps, probably. So was that part of my point? I think I'm just talking. So yeah, something about stand-up, and that this is kind of like my own form of stand-up, and also Tommy Innit, who is a big inspiration for me. Basically, the reason I want to do YouTube, and the reason I started doing YouTube 4 years ago, was because when my eyes got bad, was because I wanted to join the Dream SMP, which didn't happen. But my love for YouTube, as I didn't think, but does push further than the Drew recipe, so that's nice. But anyway, he does stand up, and that's something. So there you go. I was hoping this would flow more naturally. Oh, you know what I did? I've got stand up, then Tommy in it, then started YouTube at 14, and confidence. So that has flown pretty naturally. The next bit is the future of this channel, which I think is quite general, and I think I thought when I wrote that down that I'd have more ideas about that. But I'll try and think. One thing is obviously, I suppose it does kind of carry on from the stand-up bit. I want to get confidence in this, and be able to project my personality, be able to talk to this like I'm talking my mind, and also get my voice to sound better. Because I did have this thing earlier. Either I'm not confident because I don't like the sound of my voice, and therefore, as I do this, and my voice gets more animated and less monotone, then my confidence will grow. Or my voice is monotone because of my lack of confidence, and as my confidence grows, my voice will get better, and it's probably both. I think my voice has gone a bit better throughout the course of this video. So we'll see where that goes, and that's the idea. I'm thinking I did say before that I want it to be by 2 weeks. I don't think it's effective to put a time limit on this. I don't plan to do the aviators thing now, because I think I'd rather keep this as like a journal thing. But also I could do it, because the main point of this is that where I can push all my low effort stuff onto a kind of platform and do that, which would fit on that. But I don't know. The main thing I want to do right now is become more of a character, kind of refine who I am. So that's it. And also, I thought it would be pretty cool because I'm maybe doing college. I actually put college on the list, I think. I did. But again, I'm in England, so university. I plan to kind of continue this when I'm in university, which I think would be pretty cool, which could be 10 months away, 9 months away. And you got to assume that, because also I said that I wanted to do this every other day, but I think it's best if I just do it every day, or every day I can, because I think at some point I'll start maybe enjoying it. But also it's probably not a good idea to force myself to do it, and then I resent doing this, because that's not going to help. But we'll see. Anyway, college, I thought it'd be pretty cool to do these in college, and you could kind of see the progression up until that point. So that was the idea of that. I think that's all. I think that's the only point I wanted to put on that. Again, this sort of flows and sort of doesn't. I said college and future jobs. I don't know what future jobs. I don't know what I wanted about that. But the final note is dinner, because I am home alone and have to get my own dinner. And I went to the shop and was gonna get pizza, and then I saw, I don't know what I've got, some sort of curry. So I'm gonna have to make curry, which I think is pretty cool. I've just realised this is 20 minutes long, which is, it didn't feel that long, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna make dinner now, and good evening and good night.